Hey guys, what's going on? Burt Crown coming to the YouTube video. And today, I have had a lot of people ask me about synergies and or boosts. Whichever way you want to go, right? Whatever you want to call it. Synergies and boosts. Which ones are the best ones? Now that we're starting to get into the category of a lot of boosts are being activated, which ones are the ones I should chase, go after, and help my team with? Because there's a couple that are really good. There's a couple that aren't bad. And then there's a couple that are just downright useless, in my opinion anyway. So let's get into it, guys. Let's talk about the boosts and what true good players are out there to help you get these boosts done, right? Leave in the comment section down below if you've got one truly just beast boost that you want to share with everyone else, or what's that one boost that you look at and you go, ugh, why would I want to add that to my team? But let's get into it, guys. Have some fun and see what the best synergies / boosts are in the game. Synergies and boosts are a very effective way, to crank up your cards, to help your cards out, right? You see Connor McDavid here has playmaking forward, and one thing that I don't have activated on him is acceleration boost. Well, I mean, that would bump his balance up to 91 and his acceleration up to 98. I mean, that's a pretty significant boost, right? +3 to acceleration, +2 to balance, but I would need 6 players to do that. Well, what other boosts give you great bonuses and great benefits to help you get these players on your team to unbelievable levels? Like right now, I haven't been chasing synergies or boosts because I'm still kind of really trying to work my team together and what I want and who I want on it. But playmaking forward is always a great one, right? Always a great one. I like that extra agility when I'm in the offensive zone. And you're going to notice here that a lot of my forwards have that agility to help them skate around and break free from their opponent, right? I like to skate with the puck in the O-zone. Call it what you will. But these players help do that. And then when it comes to the two-way defenseman, I like this one for a couple of reasons. I like two-way defenseman for its endurance boost. +2, we know how endurance is in this game, so any little bit you can get helps. And then offensive and defensive, but the stick check for me is a big one. Offensive awareness is high, right? So if you poke it off them, you get it right back. So if I can get offensive and defensive awareness up with stick check up, get a good poke, I might be laughing at that point and actually get the puck back. And I mean, offensive defenseman is just accuracy, guys. I like the accuracy boost, and when I can get this activated, I try to get it activated. And the reason is +1 to accuracy is a big deal. The green 1T is unbelievable when you can hit it. The way they're nerfing it is they're nerfing it by their accuracy, right? They're making them the bonus, right? The boost. So when you hit a green 1T, it gives you an accuracy boost. They're dialing back how much accuracy that gives you. So if you can keep your player's accuracy higher and higher, even if they're dialing it back, your player's bonus accuracy will make up for it, if that makes sense. So that's why I like to run offensive defenseman to get that boost. And then I've got my coach on two-way forward, and this is on my centers as well. I'm slowly working this up. I need one more center as a player I'm chasing. I want to get a center with two-way forward because of endurance. We've already talked about that. Endurance is massive, and I think everyone should try to boost as much endurance as they can. And then face-offs and stick checks for my centerman is exactly what I want. But what else is out there? Well, here is a list of everything you need to know in the synergy / boost department. Now, there are a couple that I would just straight up avoid. This rabbit here, if it's one that you activate by accident, +3 agility is really solid. It is a great one to get after if it happens organically. I wouldn't chase this one because there is others that I would want to get. For instance, playmaking boost. I'm not going to go after agility boost to get the balance and the agility when I can get the agility on playmaking boost and the passing and the offensive awareness. Like I said, offensive awareness is a big one. If somebody pokes the puck off your stick, if you have a really high offensive awareness, you'll pick that puck back up right away. So that's why that one is so much better. So playmaking boost over agility boost, in my opinion. Face-off is a great boost, but again, it's a give or take when you're coming down to these. Yes, you would want face-off boost. Yes, +4 is terrific. However, two-way forward adds endurance, offensive awareness, defensive awareness, face-offs, and stick checks. Now, in a perfect world, two-way forward and face-off boost are two different things. And if you can eventually, later on down the road, find enough players with two-way forward and face-off boost, Those two together could be a lethal. But at that point in the year, you're going to have 99 face-off anyways. So getting the +5 to face-off isn't going to be a gigantic chase. Not like speed boost. A lot of goalies are coming out now with speed boost. So this one is a very good one. Like if I just hit A or X on PlayStation and I search the auction house for speed boost from that glossary and you just search goalies, you will see a handful of goalies here. Now, why this is good is because backup goalies don't matter, right? Backup goalies don't mean anything. So if I wanted to, I could go pick up this bronze goalie for 4,000 coins and get speed boost. I could pick up this 79 overall for 6,300, which I'd probably pick him up over the bronze just because he has more value later on as fodder, right? You see where I'm going with this? Look at all these speed boosts. And then if you wanted to, you could keep looking. This transaction Allmark comes with speed boost. Well, that's a good goalie. 84 overall is a solid goalie. Allmark's big enough that he plays fairly well. Jake Ottinger is another one that comes with 2 synergies. And this is very important because this makes him a very good goalie because he helps in more categories than one. Henrik Lundqvist also comes with speed boost. So there's 2 goalies that could be your starter. But for Ottinger, if we take him into it, he has speed boost and defensive boost. So now you can get +2 to speed, +2 to endurance to your team, +4 to defensive awareness, +4 to box shots, and +4 to stick checks. And he's a very good goalie. So Ottinger is a dynamite way of boosting a bunch of different ones. And you need 6 with speed boost. So if you get speed boost, you get your backup, which was that bronze or silver, whichever you wanted, and Jake Ottinger. Now you can go and grab Matt Sundin. And Matt Sundin would be a great option to get speed boost on your team. And at 87 overall, he's pretty beneficial. And then, you get the coach and whatnot and get a couple of mixtures in there. But now I was saying there's some that you kind of wouldn't mind avoiding. Power forward is one that is straight up, it's nice to have, but just avoid it. +2 to hand-eye, +2 to puck control, +1 to strength, +2 to balance. It doesn't give you speed. And every single time you are looking for 3 things, right? You're either upping your endurance, you're upping your speed, or you're upping your acceleration or even agility, right? Those are the main things for me anyway. So I'd look through here. Puck moving defenseman. There's 2 to agility. That's something that I would keep my eye out for. Defensive defenseman. 1 to endurance. That's something I would keep my eye out for, but also it gives me 4 more things to work on. Body check, defensive awareness, stick check, and shot block. That's really good. And then dangling forward. This one here does +2 agility, deking, hands, eye, and puck control. Now that +2 agility is something that's nice. But if I go up here, playmaking boost, remember, this is a big one. If it has boost and it doesn't have boost, those are 2 different categories. And I'll explain. Connor McDavid has synergies here, right? He has his power or his playmaking forward, and he has acceleration boost. Eventually, or has it how it's been in the past, is these will be interchangeable, right? You'll be able to mix and match with what you want. And when that happens, the playmaking forward will always only be a player type, and the boost will always only ever be a boost. So when you're looking at these and you see a boost, you can find players that have power shooting boost and sniper forward. It might be hard to come across, but you can find that combination on a player. What you won't find on a player, for the most part, is acceleration boost and speed boost. Because 2 boosts won't be optional unless they get into that 3rd synergy where it happens, but that's way down the road. So when you're looking at combinations, say there was a combination you wanted to add endurance on your defense, right? The combination you'd be looking for is 2-way defenseman. It adds +2 to endurance, and then if you come all the way down here, we just looked at it, speed boost, right? So if you got speed boost, that's +2 to endurance. And if you get 2-way defenseman, that's +4 to endurance to that defenseman. That's a big improvement to the endurance if you're looking at somebody. And then you can also pair 2-way forward with speed boost to get 4 endurance on your forwards. But enough of the endurance. Let's move on to agility. That's another one I said very important. If you wanted to combo them, really good ones would be playmaking forward and playmaking boost, right? Because then playmaking boost gives you +3 to agility, +4 to passing. And then playmaking forward gives you +2 to agility and +2 to passing. That's a really big boost for those players in those categories. So you can mix and match, guys. It's just, you got to remember, boosts are different than just the regular player type. And you're looking for something to impact your player in a noticeable skating category. Endurance, agility, speed, acceleration, something in and along those lines. Or if you're trying to get a more accurate shot on the point for a green 1T, accuracy, shooting accuracy. Offensive defenseman gives you shooting accuracy for wrist shot and slap shot. And pinpoint shooting boost gives you +3 to slap shot accuracy and wrist shot accuracy. So offensive defenseman and pinpoint shooting boost could be really two boosts that work good together, two synergies that work good together. Now, if you're wondering the page that I am on, if this whole time you've been wondering, Bert, how did you get to that page? You're on my team. You go to manage lines and you go to the synergy glossary, and that is the page that I am on. But guys, those are the things that I chase when it comes to synergies, because people are asking, you know, with more and more synergies coming out, how do I make my team better? What synergies or boosts do I even chase? And I hope I helped you here with these boosts and synergies. You are looking in this category for the boosts and synergies that are any kind of skating attribute. Agility, endurance, speed, acceleration. Those are going to be the biggest ones that help you. Down the middle, you can hammer face off. Sure, absolutely. But when you're hammering face off, try to find a secondary one in there, like two-way forward, that gives you endurance and face off. That really helps your team out a tremendous amount. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. Hey, I hope you had a great weekend. And let's get ready for Monday, because Christmas is upon us, guys, and I can't wait. Thank you for watching. Till next time, ciao, ciao.